Sylvester Stallone's early 90s classic Cliffhanger is getting a brand new reboot, and there will be some major changes. Released in 1993 and directed by Renny Harlin, the film stars Stallone as an expert climber who is, unbeknownst to him, hired to help rescue a band of violent criminals after their loot is accidentally lost in the Rocky Mountains. Praised for its simple but effective thrills, Cliffhanger was something of a departure for Stallone, who was still very much in his blockbuster era in the early 1990s. The movie was a smash hit and earned decent reviews from critics on the way to grossing an impressive $250 million at the box office, via Box Office Mojo. Despite being considered one of Sylvester Stallone's best movies, a sequel never materialized and Cliffhanger seemed destined to become yet another standalone classic. Now, a new Cliffhanger project is in the works, but it will be a remake instead of Cliffhanger 2, which was seemingly in development. Though the project seemed to be moving in the direction of a legacy sequel, the latest news confirms the next Cliffhanger movie has undergone massive changes. What was once a follow-up that would have seen Sylvester Stallone return to his original role, Cliffhanger has now shifted to be a reboot with Pierce Brosnan and Lily James assuming the lead roles. While the characters have been changed, it seems as if the basic elements of the original planned plot of Cliffhanger 2 are being maintained. Joan Collet-Serra, Jungle Cruise, Black Adam, has been tapped to direct, and filming has already begun in the snowy mountains of Austria. The film is being described as a father-daughter take on Die Hard, which is essentially what was planned with Stallone. A production timeline hasn't been revealed, but Collet-Serra spoke glowingly about the project, saying, "We're going to bring the audience a truly thrilling and visceral, premium theatrical experience." The Cliffhanger reboot is confirmed. The movie has seen some major changes. Sylvester Stallone crossing a rope bridge as Gabe Walker looking shocked in Cliffhanger. Though another, female-driven, Cliffhanger reboot was in the works around 2019, Cliffhanger 2 was officially announced back in 2023, which had seemingly cancelled the previous idea. Likely spurred by the success of other legacy sequels, the long-awaited follow-up was announced with Greenland director Rick Roman attached to helm the project. The directing job then shifted to French filmmaker Jean-François Richet, and it's unclear why the change was made. Sylvester Stallone was attached to star as well, building momentum behind the sequel. However, in a shocking twist, the movie underwent a massive overhaul in the latter half of 2024, and Stallone exited the project. Instead, the sequel was shifted to a reboot, with Pierce Brosnan and Lily James assuming the lead roles. Furthermore, Joan Collet-Serra was tapped to direct, though it seems as if some of the original story structure has been maintained. The Cliffhanger reboot cast. Pierce Brosnan and Lily James will star instead of Stallone. Originally, the project that was Cliffhanger 2 was anchored by the return of star Sylvester Stallone. However, the project has since undergone a heap of changes that saw it shifted from a sequel to a reboot, and Stallone has left the film. Despite this, the movie has already found its new stars with James Bond actor Pierce Brosnan, Mama MIA, GoldenEye, and Lily James, Pam and Tommy, stepping into the lead roles. Brosnan will play experienced mountaineer Ray Cooper, who now runs a swanky chalet in the Dolomites. Meanwhile, James is set to play his daughter, Naomi, who is traumatized by a mountain climbing accident. No other cast members have been revealed yet, but with the movie being a reboot, it's unlikely that any original Cliffhanger stars will return. The Cliffhanger reboot story. A kidnapping plot in the Italian Alps. Gabe Walker rock climbing in Cliffhanger. Though the movie has been vastly overhauled to become a reboot instead of a legacy sequel, many of the original plot details have been left intact. Set in the high peaks of the Dolomites in the Italian Alps, the film will follow an experienced mountaineer, Roy Cooper Brosnan, who runs a swanky chalet for his wealthy clients. His life is turned upside down when he, and his daughter Sydney, become the victims of a kidnapping plot while out on a weekend excursion for a billionaire's son. Cooper's other daughter, Naomi James, witnessed the entire event and was able to escape to safety. An experienced climber herself, Naomi must deal with the traumatic memory of a recent mountain climbing accident in order to rescue her family from the kidnappers. These details are similar to what was described when Stallone was still attached, and the Cliffhanger reboot seems to be moving forward with only minor variations to its classic action plot line.